am outside of a service call I have to do today, actually doing a little install. And I wanted to come to you and just say that because one thing I have noticed, once you show your work ethics and you show what you can do and you put it in a location, some type of real estate area, if you put it somewhere where it can be noticed, where people can actually come by and put their eyes on it, they will come. Like, it is what it is. Like, I have seen the smallest establishments that I thought that from the outside, maybe they shouldn't be doing as well, but they built something and people came. And then if you invest more into what you do, then it looks better. And then people will really come and say, "Oh, let's go check this out." Like, it blows my mind how people will allow their curiosity to come to a new area or invest in a new thing or compete with someone else. Oh, so and so them got this. Oh, we got to get this. It's crazy how a person can bring something to an area and inflate that area to make other people want to get involved in that same thing that you're trying to do or that you're doing. So if you build something like me putting my hands on and building these shipping container conversions, like once I built it and you literally see me do it and I put it up and I say, hey, this is what we can do. Now, I'm gonna do more and better things, but this is an ideal because I think your imagination is your limitation. Like, once we see we can do better, we can do better. Sometimes it takes us to see the possibilities of a small thing for us to open up our mindset to do great things. You know what I mean? So sometimes we need to see those examples of others building their empires, building their pyramids, building their cities, building their tools, their products over talent. We need to see those examples and to be aware of that. It should encourage us to have our own display room. You know what I mean? Have our own showroom to display what we do and to show it from all angles and aspects. So I think that when you're building your independence, think like that. Know that if you build it, if you create something, people will check it out. If you create a tool, if you create a course, if you're going to write the book, you just have to promote. Everything is everything has to be in its physical form. It's okay to think about it. It's okay to have a drawing and say, "Ooh, this is nice." I can post a picture of what I do. But once they actually see the physical evidence of what you do, that's when things will change. That's when you will see that you got something. You know what I mean? So don't worry about, and sometimes, don't get me wrong, it can be in the wrong area for you to really kick off what you're trying to do. And so once you build it in the right area or you take it to the right area, doors are open for you. So this morning, I just wanted to say this rise, and I just wanted to say, if you build it physically, if you put in the work ethics, there's no magical mystery thing to do besides work ethics and grinding and hustling and knocking on doors and being willing to go that extra mile. Like, you really gonna have to look within yourself and say, you know what, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. You know what I mean? Be willing to learn something different. Be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want it, how bad do you want it? You know what I mean? How bad do you want it? It's like, for instance, I travel to I'm in Columbus. My headquarters in Columbus right now, but I travel to Atlanta. It takes me to get in the middle probably like an hour and a half to get in the center of Atlanta. So I make a sacrifice to come down to go to the Big Brother Anonymous to help the kids and to really talk to them, because I think it's important, because I knew and I know that I was that same kid. You see what I'm saying? I was that same kid that needed some guidance. So I figure, I can't even see my son right now. You know what I mean? So the most I can do is give, instead of me being bitter and getting angry. I can go give some positive energy to them and build them up and say, hey, we still can make it. You know, you can change the situation, and not only just give them examples with trades and skills, but just life principles, life skills. You know what I mean? So I go out of my way to do that because I know that if I build it by example, if I build and show, hey, this is what I believe in, you know what I mean? Then they'll come. Other people will see that, hey, man, we need to go in and invest in this program. We need to help these kids. You know what I mean? Because statistically speaking, from the age of 12 to 24 is where they lose us. You know what I mean? It's where we have in our community is where we have the biggest downfall with our youth, with our black people. Like, that's the biggest ages, from 12 to 24 is where they gonna go left or right. You know what I mean? So if we can step in, then I think that can really, really help them, know that, you know, somebody care, uh, somebody's willing to invest. You know what I mean? And it was ironic because I had a guy that I can't think of this king name, but he's a mentor too, and he's seen me this Saturday when I came, and he said, "Oh, brother, man, you back again, man? That was a long drive." I said, "Man, to me, coming from Phoenix, majority of every place I drove was 45 minutes, an hour. So it didn't really make me nothing. And if I'm doing it to really benefit someone, and it helps me too, to be and to listen, because I listen to the other brothers speak and I listen to the kids. It was a kid in there that says, it was a teenager in there that said some things this last time that really hit me. He was talking about, that we should stay consistent. He was like, because the people in his life ain't never been consistent. And he was like, I just hope that this group stay consistent, because he don't know consistency. You know what I mean? And that touched me because I remember that when someone to come around and they disappear. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's important for us to keep our word, important for us to build examples. If we build examples, they'll come. If we build it, if we show them what they can do with their talents, with their minds, with their hands, with their money, with their emotions, you know what I mean? Like, help them channel some of that energy. I think that, some great things that come. So I just want to step through this morning and just say, man, I think it's very, very important that we build it yourself. And if you build it, most definitely they'll come. Y'all be blessed. Keep getting your hog on. I'm out.